This is another episode of Tech Savvy. I'm your host, Kelin, Balian, and this is our segment on top tech news for this week. So let's dive right in, guys. All right, so this week, guys, a lot of stuff's been going on. You've had the elections and just a lot of different things are going on. We're not going to really dive in too much in that. We've got other shows for that, so you guys can stay tuned. But because just want to also mention this episode is brought to you by 400 Marketing. So if you guys have any questions from websites to apps to any kind of social media marketing, video, anything, give them a call, jump on a free consultation with them today, and they'll be able to answer all your questions and get some more money into your pockets. All right, guys, let's jump straight into this news this week. So this first story that we actually have going on, it's a little bit different, I guess you could say. So basically, the title of this is Gaming is Getting a New Player. So, for decades now, we've had Nintendo, we've had Sega, Microsoft, Sony, and these guys have basically been the big players in the gaming industry for basically ever. Well, we're getting a new player, and that new player is Amazon. Amazon's jumping into the gaming industry, but they're going to be doing it a little bit differently. They're not going to be coming out with their own console. They're actually going to be doing everything on the cloud. So this is going to be a little bit different than the traditional means of gaming. I'm not really sure how this is going to disrupt the industry, but essentially all you have to do is subscribe for $4.99 a month and then get a controller. They are going to be selling their own $49 controller that they, will tell you, enhances the experience. But technically, any Bluetooth controller will work with the system, and you'll be able to download the app onto Fire Sticks, smart TVs, iPhones, Androids, all of your favorite devices. And basically, this new device and this new system is going to be called Luna. And the creators of Luna, Amazon, this is what they said. We created Luna to make it easy to play console-style games on the devices our customers have own and love. So basically, they're trying to bring console-quality games to your devices, and you're not going to have to buy a video game console anymore to get this kind of quality of games. So it'll be very, very interesting to see what this does to the gaming industry. And actually, Amazon is going to be coming out with subscription gaming, like an actual a higher end gaming thing that you'll be able to get some of the newer games, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry 6, all these kind of different things, and you'll be able to subscribe to that for a little bit extra money. They haven't released the pricing on that yet, but I'm sure they'll be coming out soon. And again, guys, this cloud gaming, it's the future, and it'll be very interesting to see what it does to the gaming landscape. All right, guys, this next article is actually about a hack that happened, about last week. Universal healthcare actually got hacked. It was one of the biggest healthcare hacks in history. The attack crippled the company nationwide. They were having to, send all of their patients out to other hospitals. It actually affected 328 behavioral health centers, 26 acute care hospitals, and 42 outpatient centers. So it was very, very big. Luckily, at this time, they're saying no patient data was compromised in any way, or employee data was compromised at all. So that's really good. But again, guys, in this world where so much of our businesses, of everything is all done online, when hacks like this happen, it was very, very scary. This was actually a ransomware hack where they basically take over the computers so you guys, so the company can't use them anymore. And then, what the goal is they try to get you to pay them money to release the system back to you. So again, if you are a universal healthcare customer, maybe give them a call just to see how everything's going. But good news, they haven't really had any patient data compromised. This next article, it's 5 common tech problems and their solutions. So guys, pay attention to these. If you guys have any of these tech problems, you're definitely going to want to use these solutions in here. We're going to go through them pretty quickly. The first one is, spotty Wi-Fi. Maybe you have experienced this at a friend's house or whatnot, or maybe you do experience this at your house. If you do have spotty Wi-Fi that's going in and out, and you do all the normal things, you reset the router, you do all the normal things, and it's just doesn't ever get any better. Your solution, and what you're going to want to look into, it's called a Wi-Fi extender. So basically, these things connect to your actual router, and then now it's actually its own separate device, to where now your Wi-Fi device that's seeking Wi-Fi can connect directly to this Wi-Fi extender instead of the actual router, and it just makes the Wi-Fi a little bit more powerful, and again gets it, if your router is in a room that's kind of far away, it'll get it a little bit closer to you. So again, if you have spotty Wi-Fi, guys, look into a Wi-Fi extender. The next one is personal or old data on devices. And say you wanted to sell that old iPhone that you have, or that old computer, but you have all these photos and pictures and all this stuff on the device. Especially if you have a computer, you have all these programs and whatnot. There are programs, one of them, a couple programs, there's one of them called Eraser, the other one's called CC Cleaner, and then there's another one called Free Eraser, and these will basically go, and you can use these to completely wipe out the entire system and reset it to factory reset settings. You can also do this on your phone. You don't have to go deleting. You can just go factory reset, and it will delete everything. So again, if you guys are looking for a way to clean your whole system so you can sell a device that you're no longer using, again, if you're a computer, you're going to want to look for free programs that are clean your hard drive. Again, you can look for Eraser, Free Eraser, and then CC Cleaner. And then for your phone or an Android device, your iPhone or your Android device, you're going to just want to go into the system and then do a system reset and get everything off of there. The next one is you don't have a scanner or a fax. We're at home these days, a lot of us working from home, and you might not have a scanner or fax available. You need to get something signed really quick and out. What's the best way to do this? Your iPhone actually has a way that's built right into this. So if you open up a new note on your iPhone in your notes section, and you go and you click in the bottom left hand corner, you'll actually be able to see that there's an option that says scan document. If you click this, it'll actually open up a special special camera that will actually look to find text. Once it finds the text, it'll actually format it in a way that it looks like a scanner. And from there, you could actually sign things. Once it's scanned, you can email it. You can do anything you need, print it if you have a printer, all from the, that note that you created from your phone. If you do have an Android, your best bet's going to want to, probably going to be Google Drive app or the Adobe scan app. You're going to be able to use either one of those, but they don't have any kind of built-in scanner on Androids yet. Maybe some of them do, but not all of them. And number 5 is to create a little more space when you are full. A lot of people, they are looking to download something, all of a sudden it says they have no memory. So what you're going to want to do when this happens is, the first thing that you're going to want to do is look to videos that are in your phone. A lot of people start going to photos and deleting photos, and unfortunately these photos don't take up a lot of space, so you can delete potentially hundreds of them and nothing's going to happen. Where if you just delete like one or a couple 30-40 second videos, this could clear up a bunch of space. And you're always going to want to restart your device, whatever device is that you're trying to create new space, whether it's a computer or an iPhone or a smartphone, you're always going to want to reset it after you've done any deletions, just to make sure that the system completely updates. But again, guys, those are the 5 most common tech problems that people have, and those are the solutions. So if you guys have any questions on those, feel free to reach out to us. This next one, it's about Quibi, and they are calling it quits. So if you guys have heard of Quibi, these guys came out during the NFL Super Bowl. They spent a lot of money on advertising. They had some super high profile CEOs on their board of directors. They had the founder of DreamWorks CEO on there. They had the CEO of eBay on there, and they raised over $1.7 billion, guys. Yes, that's billion with a B. And with these high profile CEOs on board, it probably wasn't too big of a feat. And basically they were trying to change and create a little bit new type of content. They were looking for this a 10-minute time, like 10-minute films, short films, and they had some very high profile celebrities, Lawrence Fishburne, they had Liam Hemsworth, they had some very, very high profile Kevin Hart. They had some, again, very, very high profile people that were going to be already agreeing to making some content for this company. And again, it just they did not test the waters quick, as much as they should have. And then again, this whole coronavirus and this it definitely did the opposite for Quibi as it did for TikTok, where TikTok just took off. Quibi, not so much. So they are trying to sell off what they do have. They do have some technology and assets, and they did get 2 million subscribers, which in the 6 months they were shooting for 7 million, and they only got 2 million in 6 months, and that's why they're kind of like, they're already realizing it's not going to work. But again, if that was something that you guys subscribe to, we'd love to hear your thoughts on what you thought about Quibi while it was around. Are you sad it's leaving? I never actually got a chance to look at it, so I'm not. I'm indifferent. I'm not sad about it, but that definitely does suck that something like this could go out so fast in under 6 months with all of this kind of funding, And again, a new type of, these 10-minute short films, it seems kind of interesting to me. And this last article for this week, something you guys have been waiting for and asking and highly anticipating, it's the new iPhone launch news. So they've launched some new news that, if you guys didn't already know, pre-sales start this week, actually on November 6th. So if you guys are trying to get this phone as soon as possible, the pre-sales do start this week. They are going to be in stores by November 13th. So if you don't pre-order it, you're going to wait about 7 days to be able to get it. Some of the biggest features on here now that are confirmed, that are pretty incredible, and that are going to definitely put it above the older iPhone 11s. Number one, it's got a better camera. The camera is going to be pretty incredible on this thing. It's got a lot of different features, from HDR video to Dolby Vision. This is the first camera that's ever had Dolby Vision on it. So it's really going to give you that cinematic look when you're filming. They do actually they upgraded the front camera to a 12 megapixel camera, so you're going to be able to get really, really good quality pictures from that front camera. It's got an OLED display now. It's got the A14 chip. There's a mini iPhone as well as a large iPhone, and something that only the Pro models are going to have this, but it's actually called a LiDAR scanner. And what you can actually use this for is to scan rooms, scan anything basically, and now you have a 3D scanned model of whatever you just scanned directly in your phone, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. So this new LiDAR scanner, again, it's only on the Pro models. But again, guys, If you are looking for more detailed information on exactly what's going on, you can search online right now for iPhone 12 features that have been released, and you guys will get all the all the detailed specs. But again, that's the most important stuff, guys. Again, pre-sales are starting this week on November 6th. So if you guys are trying to get your hands on one of these things, you can start this week and trying to find one of those. All right, guys, that's everything for this week's top tech news. Again, guys, this episode is brought to you by 400 Marketing. If you guys have any questions, from websites to apps to social media marketing and everything in between, give them a call, guys. Jump on a free consultation. It's free. You guys have nothing to lose, everything to gain, guys. And you're going to probably get some amazing information on this phone call with them. So just, again, jump on the phone call, schedule that, and get that out of the way, so you can just find out where your company stands and find out exactly how to get some more customers through your door. Other than that, guys, if you haven't already, please download our Togetherness Media app from the app stores. If it's on the iPhones, the App Store, as well as the Google Play Store. So whether it doesn't matter which phone you have, just go to your corresponding app store and you'll be able to find it in there just by searching Togetherness Media. You can also go to our website and find the link on there as well on our homepage. Other than that, guys, keep a lookout for our segments on top future tech, as well as tech under $100 this week. We actually have a special segment. We got some amazing tech under $100 that you can find right now on Amazon. All right, guys, you are tech savvy. My name is Kelin, and I will see you on another episode of Tech Savvy. Have a great one, guys. Bye.